Hello people, hey, oh, maybe put the camera a bit like that. Yeah, I can't put off this video anymore. It's too much of stuff that needs to get through, and yeah, I can't really reach my kitchen table anymore because the game's all over the place. So just you know, let's just start, and I'm not gonna take it in the order I got it, and yeah, there will be some stories, maybe about some things. First of all, I don't know why I bought these for, to be honest. I just thought, you know, it's really cool with new old stock from where is it from, 1986, and I got them for £10 each. They are even unpunched, if you can see that. And they are super controllers. Yeah, I got 4 of these, and this is old new stock from 86. And yeah, I don't know why I bought it, but yeah, I bought them. So maybe, you know, I can give some away or sell them, or I don't know. Have no idea why I bought them, to be honest. I don't really collect, you know, NES. So where do we start? Let's start with this pile of. So I don't know if you know, but I'm making my GameCube collection. I'm trying to convert it from PAL to NTSC to get the best picture, and eventually get one of those HD cable for the GameCube. And for now I have an American Wii, so I can actually get almost the best picture out. Believe it or not, you get better picture with the HD cable from the GameCube American, or you know, Japanese GameCube, than the Wii, but it's not a huge difference. So from now that's okay. So first one is something I got back. I had this years ago. This didn't even come out in PAL regions, and that is the Mega Man Anniversary Collection. A lot of people don't like the Mega Man games on the GameCube because the control scheme is really wrong compared to the original. So, but I'm not really a Mega Man fanatic, so for me, you know, and I'm thinking I'm gonna get these games on the Switch, so this is just collection wise. Yeah, and I got this as well. It's only, I don't collect for the, like I said, the NES, but the NES, but I really like the box art on Super Mario 3, and it is one of my favorite platformers. So yeah, I got this box for cheap, and put it in a nice protective case. So this is just for display only. Finishing off my Resident Evil NTSC GameCube collection. I had this, but it was the, what do you call that? We call best of, no, the classics collection, maybe they call them in the US. But you got like a yellow line here. So I had this one, but in the best of, you know, thingy bob. So it's Resident Evil. This is the cheapest of them. Resident Evil 0. So it's American, as you can see, with the Americans. They have their, oh come on, focus. They have theirs on the bottom. We have them up here. The spies are much nicer, the American ones as well. It's a very nice condition one. I don't know why I bought this. This is Tomb Raider Anniversary on the Wii. It was so cheap. I think it was like £2 maybe. And it's, if I remember right, this is the original one, but in a new shape. And these two I bought from Retro Realm, which is a good buying and selling group on Facebook, mainly for British people, but a lot of my British friends on YouTube is on there. And this guy was selling 2 American GameCube games, and he said, you know, only ship inside, you know, Britain, and I get, you know, I told him, you know, I'll give you £10 more if you ship to Sweden, and he said yes. So I got these for, they were basically £50 shipped inside Britain. So the first one is Eternal Darkness, so I'm selling my PAL one. Really nice nick, protective case. And the second one is a belter, and that is Ikaruga. Yes, so happy to get this. The box art is much nicer on the PAL one, I think, but yeah. So I'm selling my PAL one of that on as well. And now there's a lot of Zelda stuff in here, not a lot, but this is the cool thing for my collection. And this is actually just a PAL Skyward Sword, but the PAL Skyward Sword, just the normal version, is actually harder to find than the kind of collector's edition with the soundtrack CD. And I'm just gonna see so I can put that up a bit. Yeah. So, but I got a sealed one, and I love the box art on this game. It's absolutely fantastic. So you got the Nintendo seal over there, and yeah, this is not going to get open at all. It's something really nice for my Zelda collection. Skyward Sword, normal version, sealed. I think I paid like about £38 maybe for this, 38.40, which I think is a good deal for that one. And then I got this one. This is just the steel case. It's also Skyward Sword, and this came out on only in France, I think. So on the back here it says in français, quand une armée est en danger, vous savez ce qu'il vous reste à faire. So yeah, haven't read French for a while. Yeah, I used to live in Paris, if you didn't know that. So this is a steel case of Skyward Sword, and this is something cool for my collection. And yeah, I got this for like, I mean like £18, £20. So I was really happy for that. These are only came out if you pre-ordered in France. And then yeah, another Switch thing I got really cheap, and I said I wouldn't start buying these like peripheral stuff for Zelda, but this it is an official one for, it is for Phantom Hourglass, these lunchbox, and it's not complete inside. There misses some stuff, but there are some stuff in there as well that it came with. But this is display things, you know, for display only. So yeah, it's kind of nice. Got that for like 15 pounds. Yeah, and then on Facebook and through my channel, I've gotten to know a really good friend from Ireland, Danny Kavanagh, and through Ian Ure as well. And we help each other finding stuff for the Switch, because we both like to collect for the Switch, especially stuff that you know, collector's editions that's gonna sell out really quick. So I mean, we can, the other games that's always gonna be around, we can buy them later, but we give ourselves heads up on games that you know, coming out for, you know, like limited run games or super rare games or signature games, or Amazon or, you know, other places. And yeah, so many of the games I'm going to show you today is from those places. But we start with probably my most played, no, it's not my most played, but one of my top 5, top 10 maybe, most played arcade games of all time. And when I heard this, you know, was coming out in like an HD version, and it's not a remake of the Mega Drive version, it's a remake of the arcade version, and that is Tuki going I think it was called Going Ape Shit or something like that, Ape Spit or something like that, back in the day. But this is the retro collector edition in this wonderful big box. I think it's an exclusive to the Switch. Maybe it's coming out on the PC as well, I'm not sure. So with this in here, you got something you could actually build, made out of wood, mind you, like a little arcade. So you put the Switch in here, the Switch screen, and you get a little arcade, a little Tokyo arcade with fantastic, I mean, it looks amazing. And these are so cheap. They're selling now here in Sweden for like 22 pounds. So I bought an extra one, sealed one, that is gonna stay sealed. I know I'm sick, but it is one of my favorite arcade games of all time. It is a fantastic, like, side-scrolling, not side-scrolling, a side-running platformer with, you know, running gun kind of thing. You are an ape that's shooting stuff with your mouth, so it's kind of running gun. Hold on. This is a series of games that hasn't really come out in the West, except one of them came out on the West on the DS. But it's this game series that I always wanted, because yeah, it's like a Nintendo exclusive one, and that is Starfy, the legendary Starfy series, and they came out on the Game Boy Advance first. So I got 1, 2, and 3 here. The Japanese, come on, focus. Legendary Starfy, can you focus? Come on. Yeah, so you got 1 there. You got Legendary Starfy 2. These are like platformers, very like Nintendo, and you are like a starfish, shooting, running, flying, swimming, a lot of swimming. Starfy 3. And then we got Legendary Starfy 4. I think this is not the one that came out in the West. It's this one. Legendary Starfy. So yeah, I think this is all of them. This is all the 5 games that came out for the Starfy. I'm not sure, maybe there's more come out on 3DS in Japan, I'm not really sure. So I haven't, you know, really looked into that, because the 3DS is sadly not region free. What else? I like to collect Mario Kart stuff, and like Mario Kart games or Mario Kart Collector's Edition stuff, and so I got this. My friend Scott, an Australian guy at work, he wanted to get a Wii U, so he contacted a girl on interwebs about buying one, and you know, he thought that she was kind of weird and iffy, so he didn't really go along with the whole deal, even though it was really cheap. But I made him. I said that if I can get the Wii U box, and I can give you my old Wii U box, and I can sort it out for you and pick it up. Can I just get the box? And he was fine with that. So I got the Mario Kart 8 premium box. So it's no insert, sadly, on this one, because why is no insert on these ones? No, this is not the one. This is not the one. This one was a guy selling on a Facebook group for like £20, and I missed out on it. So the guy that bought it said he just wanted the things inside. So I contacted him and said, can I buy just the box from you? You can keep the insides. And he said yes. So I got this, which is the cool Mario Kart 8 box in amazing condition. It's gonna be cool to display that on my, you know, Mario Kart collection. So the second one, hold on. So this one I bought. This is all with all the inserts and stuff in there. I mean, it's not a console, but maybe overpaid a bit for this one. I think I paid like £25 for this one, 25-30 even, because there was obviously another guy that wanted it as well. So my last bid, I'm like, you know, if he's gonna give me a high bid than this, I'm not gonna take it. But I won, and it's the Super Mario Brothers U, Super Luigi U box with all the inserts, even, you know, all the papers, and even some of the other cool stuff in there as well. Really nice nick. So yeah, so the one I was talking about, that my friend Scott sorted me out with the insert as well. It's also for my Mario Kart collection. That's the Mario Kart 8 and Splatoon box. So this one is basically I just got for free, but I gave Scott 100 Swedish crowns for it. That's about £8, just, you know,